Black Oni.
All right, and so the screen's gonna look a little crazy right now, chat. Don't worry about it. Thank you everyone for coming here and joining. Zack, I love your face. Case, I love your face.
You know it.
Bye guys, I gotta go.
Okay, so what are you about to do for the rest of the day?
I have no idea. I'm probably gonna go find food and then figure that out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think chat when I'm going to play what am I gonna do? Scene collection, let's go to game evil because I think I'm like pretty much near the end. And I saw you was playing
and I hated it.
You said what?
I did the dollhouse and I hated it.
Bro, that dollhouse was nuts. I got through it pretty quickly though. So
I didn't die. That's the good part.
Yeah.
But that baby though.
Yeah, that baby fucked me up,
that
bro.
Baby though.
That baby had me all types of jacked up, bro.
Yeah, man. I was stuck contemplating my life inside of the closet for like a good 10 minutes.
And
like the medicine room that has that closet.
Yeah.
I literally, when the baby shows up down the hallway the first time, I ran back and sit in the closet. Something come up, yell at me, and goes back into where your puppet wife was. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna. Chad is like, study the map. I'm like,
I didn't even think to study the map either. So what ended up happening when I went down there? I was like, "What the hell is this? Like, where'd the puppet go?" And then it was, I was like, "Ah!" I run back and I just like hided it around the table and just left. So that's how I didn't even know you could hide in the dresser until the second time. And I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. See, the way how I saw it is that I heard the sloshing and I heard nah. I'm like, what the heck? And then I walk up, all I see was like something, and I see like, because you know how sometimes like the graphics and effects don't go through as well. So it was peeking, the slime was peeking through the blackness. So I was like, what is that? And I see its giant forehead. I was like, no, I'm out. Nope.
So you got past that part though, right?
Yeah, that's done. I got that first try, but yeah, now I got to go to the reservoir, which is next. So.
Oh yeah, no, that part's gonna.
Oh god, I don't like that already.
Yeah, I feel like it's not as scary, but it is definitely creepy. Like they did such a great job with the atmosphere in that game.
Yeah, it's the game is. I would say it's easier than 7 in my opinion.
I agree.
On normal, because I've died a couple times in 7 normal, but. Village normal, it's fairly easy. I only died on purpose because my frames were messing up. So I was like, I need to reset this entire fight.
Right.
So
and I think that same place your frames died, my frames died too. Like when the thing opened up in that upstairs area with one of the daughters.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what I was supposed to do, but the frames were like, and her chasing me was not.
It was just dying.
Adding up. So I was like, I'm just gonna start over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself, start over, and this death won't count.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm at 0 deaths right now, still.
Yeah, I died a few times, and honestly, a few of those times were like actual BS. Like,
I believe that.
I ended up getting killed. I can't even spoil it. I got killed by something that was hitting me that shouldn't have been hitting me. And I was like, wait, I'm not even over here. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it might happen to you too.
I believe it. Yeah, I feel like when I get to the reservoir and I guess the one afterwards, I think Heisenberg is the next one after that. So I think it's gonna get harder because the only ones I know that I'm gonna have trouble with are the armored lichens.
Oh yeah, no, those things are annoying.
Yeah, because I saw him at the in the village when you're coming back the first time. And he was I'm just shooting him and it's just bouncing off. I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
So I literally put the mine down. He stepped on it, took his armor off, and I'm like, okay, but I won't have this is like the only mine I got.
Right. So, right.
I'm like, how am I gonna fight another one of these? I'm like, I hope you're the only one for now.
Yeah. My biggest complaint about the game right now is that it feels like for some reason Capcom thinks that the best way or scariest way to present these situations is to have you just like unload mounds of bullets on them before they die. And I would have just way preferred if they only gave us 2 or 3 bullets at a time, and like those shots would actually count. Maybe 1 or maybe 2 headshots would like take down most enemies.
Yeah, it takes like from when I took my I did my little analysis when I was in Dimitras's mansion.
Yeah.
One of the like the turn maidens, because apparently those things were maidens.
Yeah.
It took about 6 shots with the pistol to kill. So, and these are headshots each. So it was like I was counting them. I was like 1, 2, 3, 6, and I'm like, okay, take 6 shots, but I'm like, it's still a lot.
Yeah.
But apparently on like hard mode it's like 13.
Oh, come on. Oh,
so, and now I'm always thinking about like the hardest difficulty, which is Village of Shadows.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna see how that's gonna be.
You probably die in 1 hit.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Probably 1 or 2 hits, but yeah.
I'm thinking
not gonna be good.
I'm thinking so I saw that there's a way to get unlimited ammo.
Yeah, there's always been a way in Resident Evil. I know in like 5 you had to beat the game to get the RPG was like you had to beat the game in less than 7 hours. Which is possible, but you know, when you're playing with stupid AI and you know people who don't know how to play the game, it'll go a little bit longer than that, so you have to do another playthrough to get that.
Right.
Which I never did, which I kind of want to do, because I have all the Resident Evil games except for 5 on PC.
Oh, dude, 5 is... I have 5 on the PS3. I'm pretty sure I don't have it on here.
It's probably... You probably wait for a sale, because it's probably like, what? Less than $10.
I have Resident Evil 6 on PC.
That I never got to play, which I need to do.
Yes,
I want to do it just for lore wise and stuff. What happened? I need to like at least say I played it.
Yeah, you know? if you do, let me know. I will play again. Like there are certain things about it that were fun, that was fun, but it was also just like comparing it to the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake. Like those are just so much better. The only thing I wish they had was just like a diving mechanic, like that has. You said they titled Resident Evil 6 dramatic horror instead of survival horror. Yeah, it was very low on horror at all.
Okay, I mean, as long as like it's something to like, you know, it's still in the Resident Evil universe, and I'm a Resident Evil fan, so I have to play it, even though I mostly just watched the game. I never actually played it until I got to 5.
Yeah,
5 was my first Resident Evil I played.
Yeah,
and I tried to play 4, and I hated the controls, so I nixed that.
The controls for 5 and 4 were both bad.
Yeah, like 5 was a little bit better, but still wasn't good.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. Yeah, you said you hated Sheva. Sheva, I know.
You leave our black queen alone.
Yeah, Sheva is the goat, but her AI was pretty bad.
Yeah,
pretty bad.
Yeah, 'cause I remember doing the you remember the chainsaw boss in the cage, and you're Chris on the outside while Sheva's on the inside with the chainsaw boss, and she keeps dying to it. She keeps dying to it. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get out of this ever.
Right. Or like when you're on the car and the big boulder Goliath thing is coming after you, and you have to shoot with a chain gun. It's like if Sheva's not doing anything right now. Please help.
She wasn't doing jack. My goodness, dude. Man, I mean, how big is Resident Evil?
Right.
I'll do that next week. Probably next week, Resident Evil 6, because I need to try to finish 8 as soon as possible.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Am I gonna play Guilty Gear Strive today? Am I gonna play just only?
You played like how many hours?
Bro, it was
that day.
7.5 hours straight. I was like addicted.
You might not want to burn yourself out until you know.
That's the only reason why I'm thinking of not doing it yet. Cause like the servers are still like a little rocky. And I also don't want to get bored of the game already. So that's why I'm thinking of maybe not doing it, but so much fun.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's just to give yourself more, you know, more space to, you know, get ready for it. Reason why I kind of didn't, I got everything done with Phantasy Star New Genesis, did all the quests, and then I was like, oh, I could play the rest of the classes, but I was like, you know what? If I do that, I'm gonna get bored of the game.
Yeah.
And even though there wasn't a lot of quests to do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're giving you a taste. They don't want to give you, you know, everything to test out like most MMOs do. So it was like, let me wait so I can actually play the full game when that comes out. Luckily, you know, Chad, I'm just saying, New Genesis comes out in June, so they haven't given us a date yet, but it's coming out worldwide, and it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. So everybody's getting it at once. So every country is getting it at once, which is actually, I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah.
Only other game that did that was 14.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'm excited though. I mean, June is going to have Phantasy Star Genesis and Guilty Gear Strive, so
True.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, that is true.
I like it. So, Chad, are y'all excited? Y'all are as excited as we are to do more D&D? Like,
it was fun. You know, I wasn't going like full into role play right there and then because I wanted, you know, to give people chances to put themselves in it. Because when I go into role play, I go all out.
Hey man, go for it, man. I was trying my best to stay in character as much as possible, aside from obviously like the laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, laughing is my like just me.
Yeah.
But like, you know, Adrax, he's a very lone wolfish kind of guy. So he's on a path of revenge. He's like, this is not what he was supposed to do, but he's smart about reason why, you know, he took the job. Because he's smart enough to be like, hey, you know, we got stuff to do. We're gonna need money. And
that made sense.
Yeah. He's like, we need money. That's the reason why, like, it's like, this is not what I was here to do. Yeah. And like, I think you heard me say that. I was just like, yeah, this was not my plan. But
I feel like Stern would have probably said something similar. Like, how does this help us?
But you were knocked out.
I was knocked the out. I'm so mad.
Chad, I love how like me and Oni were the first people to go down. Yeah. like I got hit hard.
Yeah, you did.
I'm like, I was like, mind you, my AC is 18.
So that's pretty high. Goddamn.
It's just high, and he's rolling like
a 19 or 18
or 19. I was like, what the heck? And he's like, you're taking 8 points a day. I'm taking what?
And that's another reason why I flanked that enemy too, because I was like, all right, we need to have some type of dynamic where we get advantage on attacks right now, and it still wasn't enough.
And dude, I swear, D&D Beyond, it was giving me the biggest middle finger. And I was clicking the wrong things too, but I was trying to like, you know, still do think I never used D&D Beyond before, so I was like, I didn't know like every single thing you can like click, which is very useful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I might not gonna lie, chat, I might actually get my own dice because D&D Beyond. The only reason is because D&D Beyond is kind of slow when it's rolling the dice. And it's calculating. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me on my end, but it's rolling fairly slow. And
for me, it rolls pretty quick.
Yeah, it was like it's like going at like 24 frames or less a second. I'm like, I don't know if maybe because I have hardware acceleration off.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember if mine is slow or not. I'm gonna actually look at it right now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll because mine was like really slow for some reason.
Yeah, this one was pretty quick this time. Sometimes it can get slow. So if you're, I feel like this only ever happened to me if my computer was on for like days and I you know, didn't refresh the browser cache or some shit.
Yeah, but this has been only turned on today and it's only been on since like what, 11. So
that link I dropped in chat, you might want to take a look at that dice. That's the main one that I usually use. It's the metal dice. Let's
see. Yeah, I might look at what you. Where is it? I want to see it in chat. Oh wait, in our D&D chat, or
I'll put it in D&D chat as well. But I'll put it in Twitch chat right now, and then I will.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm gonna like do that, or like look at this, and then I might ask Cypher and see where she gets her dice from.
Yep. Also, there is I forget what this website is called. It's called Cypher. Is it? I think it's not Nerd or Die. It's Dice or Die or some shit like that.
Dice or Die. I feel like I've heard that before.
Tanya Dice. It's Die Hard. DIE.
Die Hard.
So they actually ended up sending me some for the stuff I did for Into the Motherlands.
Ah, here we go. Die Hard Dice. Okay, yeah. So this is what I want. I think. Oh, they have based off classes. Oh, that's nice. They got one for me. Oh, ooh.
So yeah, go to Die Hard Dice or use the Amazon link that I use there. I would recommend either of those because they have they've both got a lot of options and colors and different stuff you can get on there.
Yeah, I might grab some of these. Give me some of my colors. Probably buy some. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy some because I think rolling the dice itself is probably a lot better, and I have a mat in front of me, so
it's fun to be able to just like physically do it too.
Yeah,
but also it's convenient to be able to do it digitally. So it's it's still random. It's still all randomized, but sometimes you just get better luck doing it physically than you do using the.
Yeah, but if it rolls slow, I'm gonna fight it. Like seriously, like yeah, still rolling like fairly slow. Like it'll still roll, like say, like it's going down right now, and I rolled a 7, and it calculates like super slow.
Oh, that's weird.
It's like, hey, you got a 7. See, yeah, I've been on 7 for like a good 5 seconds, and then it pops up in the chat saying, hey, 7 roll.
Yeah, that's okay. That's too much.
Yeah, that's taking a bit.
Yeah.
So I might have to see if that's hardware acceleration because I turn it off for reasons, but I might have to turn it back on for just D&D. But Chad, one question: who's your favorite character so far? I say, like, if I was watching this, Daughter's probably my favorite character right now.
She's hilarious. She's like, so where's the drinks?
Where's the moon nectar at? You eat animals?
Disgusting.
The gnome. That Tom.
He's like, are we not supposed to?
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
She's pretty great.
Man.
I also really enjoy how like fuck this shit, I'm out. What's her name
Nami?
is Nami?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's my character. He's very keeps his emotions to himself and all that stuff, but hopefully he'll start opening up. I mean, he sort of opened up to you because kind of like sympathizing because you got knocked out, and also I got knocked out. So
yeah.
So it's just like I can't be like, wow, you got knocked out. Like, no, I got my ass kicked too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like give you a pat on the back and like, hey, it's all good.
Yeah,
me too.
And like my character is like very hard on himself, so he's like he's kind of like borderline perfectionist. He like he tries to do things the right way. He does have a sense of humor, of course, but like he's more so like anything that's worth doing is worth doing right. So that's why that first fight was just so hard on him, because he spent all that time training, and he's young, and he's like developing his blood hunter skills, and
yeah, like my character, he's like or I'll give you guys like a little sneak peek. Like no one's gonna our characters aren't gonna know this information anyway, so. Like my character, he lost his mom at a young age, so it was he's hunting a certain person who pretty much is the cause of his mother's death, and his dad was a mercenary. His dad died out in the field, never came back home, so he's on the path of revenge. Reason why he's very to himself, but he's not a total jerk. He has his sister back home. He has his adopted like elf mom. So
that's cool.
And
that probably explains why he's a paladin.
So the main reason he's a paladin is because he's on the path of vengeance, and he knows he's a good person. He's literally a good person, and like he's a good person, and he's just tries not to get people super close, because close people could always turn on you. So, but he knows like the tried and true and stuff like that. So, and yeah. And that coin I'm flipping is just like, that's part of my religion, which is apparently not it's apparently not a practice or legal, but it's not legal in that area, so.
Gotta keep that one to yourself.
Well,
does your character even know that though?
Coin.
Does your character know that it's forbidden?
I'm not sure. I don't think he does. So, reason why he just does it willy nilly, I guess. And I just pray that my luck is gonna be a lot better than it is.
Yeah.
And also, Chad, you saw something a little something from my home that in today's session where I asked for plantain cups. It's a delicacy from my homeland, and I asked because it's a coastal thing, but you never
know.
Never know if somebody from high society may have brought in some imports.
Yeah.
To see if it's there. So, and I would kind of see if Tom would ask, if they're like, "Oh, are you from the coast?" and whatnot. They'll kind of prod at me.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I have so I mentioned earlier, chat, that there's an heirloom sword that I have, which is the Shivering Blade, and my family are merchants, so their parents on the mother's side were also blood hunters. They decided not to go that route, but I and my sister ended up going that route, and you might hear more about Siron's sister in the future or not, who knows, but both I decided to go the route where both my parents were still alive. That way there was some way to rope that aspect of the story in, because so often a lot of the times our characters don't have parents anymore.
Yeah. And I still have my sister and my adopted mom, but it's I was like what reason would I have a Dragonborn just going out
right
for that? And it's just
right.
It's always hard to come up with a reasoning
right
for that. And I was let me go a really kind of a sad story,
yeah,
and whatnot. But my first D&D character, he had his parents. His parents were still alive.
Okay.
It's just the girl
mine weren't. My first one.
Yeah, my parents were still alive. My dad's just a jerk.
Okay.
My mom wasn't a jerk. She just got me out of jail because I was gonna get killed by my father and my older brother.
Oh damn.
But yeah, so only reason I was on the path of revenge at that time is because he killed the girl that he was in love with. Which was an elf slave that his older brother gave him after conquering different places and whatnot. So I didn't see her as a slave. I see her as someone I cared for, and he killed him because I was having stuff happened. So I was like, you know what? F you, Dad. F you, older brother. I'm gonna kill y'all. So my mom and my little brother sprung me out of jail, and they said, "Go."
That's fun.
Get out of here. So
that's very fun. Yeah, there are a bunch of different things. We have to. So what I like about the way we're doing it here is that after the end of the session, that's when we level up, and we can decide what to do. Because during the last session I did, which was all off stream, we leveled up mid game, and sometimes we had to try to figure out what we can add on right then and there.
Okay. Yeah. I need to buy the book. I need to get actual book.
I don't have the actual book, but that's not to say you can't have it. But
no, I just want to have it.
I feel you.
So I have D&D.
Get the collection.
So, I know. I gotta see how much it costs.
Yeah, something like that slows down the pace a lot. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it can, but it also doesn't necessarily have to slow down the pace too. There's things that you can do story-wise that will still allow the pace to continue, that will incorporate that in. So as you saw after our fight, we were talking about getting our drinks and getting our food, and then what our rituals were at the end of the day. What I love about what Tom did with that is that he still incorporated that aspect into advancing the story. So when he was yeah, what is it? And I was like, oh, you want to know what my ritual is when I, about to go to bed. So I was I already got that in my mind. I already know exactly what that would be. And then he literally, I didn't talk to him about that prior to that happening. I was just this is just what happens. And he was as you're cleaning it, your blood gets on it, and then it erupts in flames. That is an ability that was predetermined that I'll get later. But I didn't think it was going to happen just then. I was oh shit.
Yeah. I love how everybody had a very cool setup, and then you just hear me just go, he's flipping a coin. Light glinting off it. But it's in your hand and it's still glinting. Daughter's it was awesome. She's just floating in the air, starry night. hand is reaching out towards you, you're zipping towards, and I'm like,
What?
why is this all cool? Mine's crap.
Well,
I'm
you
flipping a coin.
but yours is tying into like the story of like how your religion is tied to, you know, all that. And
Yeah. I know. Still, it's just like coin.
that's so cool. Meanwhile, Nami is over there getting lit.
Yeah. Yeah, but only reason like I went the path of the paladin, Chad, is because like when I got brought on, they didn't have any tanky characters, and I played tanky characters before in my other D&D sessions, so I was like, you know, I don't mind doing it again. So what's gonna be the cool thing about me? I'm a dragon. I spit acid.
I was expecting fire, but I was like, ooh, acid. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a black dragon, man. Black dragon.
Black dragon.
Black dragons, we spit acid.
That's so
Yeah,
sick.
so Chad, if you didn't know, certain actual different scales of dragons actually have different breath weapons. Being a black dragon, you spit acid. You know, a red dragon, you know, is obviously fire, and then you know, they're all different and stuff like that. But yeah,
And so the last campaign, I was a tank. So like I was literally just like the one taking all the damage, all the hits, people coming after me. So I was like, I need to start getting some skills that let me like take advantage of that. So I ended up getting something called Sentinel, which is anytime someone near me gets attacked, any of my allies, I can do a reaction and attack them back.
right.
And I was like, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm excited what this campaign's gonna do.
Exactly.
Hopefully,
Nightmare.
you know, we get more people a part of the community. Don't forget to share it. Most likely Oni's gonna put this on YouTube for the first episode. And would love to see some fan art if you guys are, you know, very good at art.
Yeah.
Definitely, make our characters.
Yeah, I'm
love
gonna
to see it.
I think Zack got his fiance to do a portrait for his character. He's also an artist too, but he just didn't have time to do it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So I think at some point or another we are gonna, you know, myself and probably her will, and probably Zack as well, will do art for the characters, like official, like how they're supposed to look, and then the community can just go wild and start making fan art and stuff.
Yeah.
But hopefully it picks up and a lot of people start watching it, because you know, even as a player, I'm going to go back and watch this because it was super fun.
Yeah, and I have to do my notes. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow, like during work. It's like go through the video again and then, you know, write my notes, because I guess I'm considered leader, but I'm not really saying leader. Not really trying to be leader. It's more so like I am working with my companions and making sure, you know, everybody gets a say.
Yeah.
And because I don't mind being like, you know, if they said like you have to be the leader, I don't mind doing it. But at the same time, it's more like I want to give everybody's opinions, you know, get everybody their chances to role play out a situation. And, you know,
you're literally our front runner in battle. Like you're the tank. So like a lot of, you're the anchor in a way of like what we do as a group in terms of combat and initiating that. And
even though your tank went down the first couple hits.
I was like, shit. I'm trying.
These rolls were so stupid. I was like, these rolls suck. I kept getting single digits. I'm like, this is so bad. I'm like, I'm thinking like, okay, the next roll's gonna be great. I'll say something cool and whatnot. Bounces off her. I'm just like.
To be fair, she had a very high armor. I think her shit was at like 15.
Probably, yeah. I think you rolled a 14 and it didn't hit.
Yeah, and like as a first like real enemy, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of dice Tom is rolling, but his man was rolling high rolls. My goodness, until he got to like Kumara's vine entanglement.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like,
that was perfect. That like worked out so well.
Yeah, and the fact that I got something like that too, where I could just grab him up and then just like I love that shit.
Yeah, I got confused for a second because when I moved to your left, I was about to use my breath weapon, because when I played D&D, it was kind of like a change. Instead of it being we thought it was a cone. So I got confused again. So I'm going back for my old campaign where they changed it to a cone, just because it happened, and it's actually a line. So I was like, crap, I forgot it's a line this time. So yeah.
All right, interesting. So Nightmare Gorilla, you just said you'll say you've not had great luck watching. This is one of the people who in chat said that you really enjoyed watching this. You've not had great luck watching D&D streams in the past. It could be hard for you to pay attention for that long without participating in some way. You was watching Jesse's D&D game for a while and just fell off. Now, I want to know why. Why it fell off for you? Because I want to make sure that we can. I love Jesse. That's my boy right there. I want to know.
But I'm guessing Nightmare is saying that they enjoyed us.
Yeah.
Like what did we do differently? That makes it different from those campaigns.
Right. You think it's a you thing? You tend to tune out after a bit and then realize you have no idea what's going on. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, maybe because you started from the start, so you know what's going on.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm thinking then you mentioned about interactivity. I just activated this this extension for the D&D campaign. Maybe chat, you all can let me know what kind of things you'd like to see in terms of interactivity, and I can try to get that incorporated in some way. Because Tom is doing a lot of this work on his end to DM. Like, in case chat y'all don't know or realize, DMing is a ton of work. But it's also super rewarding when you get to see this stuff kind of play out. And because we're recording it, we get to have this forever. So like,
tip your DMs, chat.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, take them out. Like, if you're gonna be playing D&D with somebody, or even Pathfinder, like TBG has told me about, take them out for a drink. Especially if their campaign has been fantastic and they've been doing so much work. Take them out for a drink or something. Buy them food, something. Seriously, that is a lot.
Damn, you DM on Monday. Oh, so you play on Sundays and Monday. Damn, TBG.
Wow, that's a lot of D&D, my man.
One of them you DM, the other you play. That's nuttier than squirrel shit.
One thing I noticed, like the little extension that you had, I was like, I don't know if the changes happen right away or you have to initiate it. Because I remember I put my points of damage to like, when I got hit the first time, I was down to 4, and I went to your stream, it was still at 20. I was like, I wonder why. See, now I'm back at 20.
Interesting.
Because we did it because we're at the end, so most likely it's a long rest. And like it shows you at 10 right now. If you change it and see how long it would take to change back.
Let me actually show chat exactly what I'm doing. Go back to my character sheet, and then it's at 10 right now. So what if I healed myself by like 5 points?
Yeah, see if it changes back.
And then how long it takes for that to happen.
I almost thought Case was gonna say toss a coin to your DM. Not yet. We're saving that for later.
Toss a coin to your DM.
Oh, dungeons are plenty. Oh, dungeons are plenty. Oh, not yet, chat. See if you're at 15, right? So so it says 10 still.
Yeah, it takes a while to update. And then maybe if I refresh my D&D Beyond, what does it do? Nope, it still just says 10. So I guess for whatever reason, it just takes a while to update.
Weird.
I do love that you can click on all that stuff, though, and it tells you exactly what's going on with them. Like, that shit's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, VK, that's back, stuck in my head. Yep.
He did it.
Listen, there are alerts coming to this channel that are going to be more of that. So sorry, not sorry.
I will say that something that we probably need to talk to Tom about is the music. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I
turned it all the way up and it was like very, very low.
He posted in our group chat that he was having issues with Discord.
Oh, okay. Wait, was it going through Discord? Because I was hearing it through the Owlbear.
So also I realized that the reason my music kept pausing was because Discord was auto pausing Spotify whenever you started talking. That shouldn't happen anymore. So he literally just told us in the.
Oh, it had the thing. It has the I know what setting. It lowers other people.
Yeah, or lowers your voice when you're. Yeah. Yeah, VK,
there was music. If you have like the little map that Oni had up on stream, was the it's called Owlbear, so it's kind of like Roll20 in a sense, but minus the dice roll, because I'm not sure if Owlbear has it. But it can show your map. You can pretty much move your characters over and stuff like that. And yeah.
Wait, chat, could y'all not hear the music? Because I can hear music still playing right now, and I had it playing while we were playing.
Yeah, because like through Owlbear, I had it all the way up and I couldn't hear. So I was like,
yeah, the Owlbear, it wasn't working because of that, I think.
yeah. Okay.
Next time, chat, I'll turn the volume up a little bit more, so maybe it'll be like right here. And yeah, so now I'm at that point where I'm like thinking about wait, hold on, that's so weird because I changed my hold on, let me go. I'm gonna give myself 5 more damage, 5 more health, and then refresh. So it didn't go up on here on my character sheet, and so maybe that's why it's not updating, because it's not for some reason updating here.
Weird. Yeah, because I remember when I went down, I still had health.
Yeah.
And then when you went down, I saw you had the death saving throw on your thing on the extension. So I was like, oh, maybe Oni has to hit a button because it's his extension. But I'm not sure. Might have to look into a tutorial or something.
Yeah.
See how they get that to update faster.
So someone in chat said the app for D&D Beyond works better. You mean like the phone app?
There's an app.
I didn't know.
D&D Beyond app. Ah, okay. So there is an app. Okay, the mobile app.
Oh, you normally work 4 to 8 a.m. Fridays through Sundays? Ah, gotcha. Well, at the very least, this will be uploaded to YouTube. The phone app works better or on a tab? So weird. Oops.
Possibly.
So maybe what I have to do is click on this area, and then so like maybe if I do like that, apply changes. Let's see if that updates.
Okay, let's see.
It's still not updating.
Yeah, because if I view your character sheet, what does it say?
It should say 7 out of 18.
Yep, it says 7 out of 18 on the character sheet, but on the extension, it still says, let me reset your stream and let's see if they'll change. Nope, still 10 out of 18.
Well, I'm going to give myself 10 HP. Actually, I think I have to give myself full HP anyway.
Yeah, we're most likely getting a long rest, so we're getting all our health back.
Yeah. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do for...
You're going to play Village, right?
Yeah.
I think I might do the same because I need to finish that game and I don't want to sit in the backlog.
Yeah, it's so good. Like I'm not even.
It's fun. Like I've been enjoying myself. I like horror games. I like horror. Well, let me refrain. I like horror games where I can fight back.
So no Outlast for you?
No, hell no. You mean to tell me that's gonna be like that baby level the entire game? Nah, mess me with that. Mess me with that.
Yeah, I feel you. Because I feel like they did a great job of like still giving you the power to fight back, but also making you feel helpless in a lot of situations in this game, and I like that they do that. And I also think I shot. Well, I don't want to ruin anything because you haven't gotten there yet. Never mind.
Nope, don't do that.
Never mind.
I'll lose a friendship right now. I'll do it.
Well, not being a part of this campaign anymore. Goodbye, GG's.
Well, out of this campaign, y'all get yourself another dragon.
Find another Black Durgan.
Yeah, Hadra said, "Screw this, I'm going home. Screw my revenge. I'm just gonna be a merchant for the rest of my life."
Outlast was fun to torture your wife with. Yikes! You made her play it on VR. That's so mean. Oh my god!
Wow,
that's crazy.
Didn't even play. You made the wife play it.
That's crazy.
Shame. No, it's funny. That's funny. Yeah, like I had my girlfriend play Devour with me, and that was so funny. So for people who don't know, it's kind of like those you gotta kind of like the old Slender Man games where you have to find like the 10 pages and stuff like that, but this time you have to find goats. And you have this like and getting chased by like this huge zombie looking woman, and when she catches you, she screams in your face. And it's so funny. Like, she'll yoke you up out of nowhere. There's no transition of her grabbing you. It'll just be like, she's near you. Scene changes straight to her just screaming in your face. And it's just like, she's shaking you and stuff like ah!
That's brutal. Devour is great.
It's fun. It's a cheap game and it's just so stupid, but it's fun. It stops being scary after like the third time of you getting like jumped. So
right.
But I haven't tried the new level yet, so it has a different monster. So
is it multiplayer?
Yes, 4 players.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was me, Hell's, Angel, and one more person. I don't think it was Okage. I forgot. But yeah, 4 of us playing. Pretty much did that. It was so fun.
Yeah, I'm looking at my.
I need more multiplayer horror games. I need more of those.
Yeah. You used to play a lot of the one with the eye.
Blackout Club.
Blackout Club.
I used to play that a lot.
How come you aren't playing it anymore?
Other games, man.
Oh, true.
And no one else to hop on.
Gotcha.
Play.
I might.
No one says like, "Hey, case of Blackout Club." Like, usually I had to initiate Blackout Club. The last time I played, I think it was with myself, Kellogg, Poise, and Right Guy.
Yeah, that sounds.
Which is on YouTube. Which is on YouTube, and it's hilarious. It's on Poise's channel. It's so funny because only reason was because we got pulled by the one of the gods in the game who actually can talk to you. Because for people who don't know, if you have your microphone on, there are people, the devs will actually come into your game and mess with your game. So, not like no BS. The stuff that I would say, they will react to it, and you'll see a little eye icon. You press the Z button, which closes your eyes, and it'll say such and such and whatnot. So, which really freaked them out is like when they don't say your because they'll watch your stream too, and they'll if they know what your real name is, they'll say your real name and in the thing, and it's funny. It's great.
So bullshit, bro.
It's so good. Like, I love stuff like that, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I'm gonna take a pee break. I'm also Tom asked us if we can look at our level 3 stuff and figure out what we want to upgrade to later on our sheets. So chat, for those of y'all who don't know, we have like all this stuff written down of like family legacy and hometown and you and present and blah blah blah. So he's very organized.
Oh yeah, he gets everything. Like, he writes out your entire. It's kind of like those ad-lib books where he asks you these questions like, "Hey, what do you want to be? I want to be this. Where do you want to come from? This. Okay, how about this? This. Cool." And he'll just say like, "You have all of this." You're just like, "Oh."
Well,
like,
then. Like,
my mom being an alchemist was not like part of my thing. He just like added to it, and it fit the story. And I'm just like, "Oh, this is nice."
Yep. He knows what he's doing.
This is great.
Yeah.
Like, to have especially like, a noob friendly DM it's good to have, because like I said, Chad, this is like, even though this is like my 3rd campaign, I'm still new because the other 2 weren't like real campaigns. We played for like maybe 2 to 4 weeks, and then it like stopped. I still don't know much about D&D.
Listen,
so I'm a newbie.
I can tell you this right now. This is going to be at least a year-long venture. At least.
Oh Lord.
Because our last one was literally a full year.
Oh wow.
And it was the Tomb of Annihilation. The Tomb of Annihilation. It was so fun that like it was the first time Empress Oni had played D&D before, and she got really into it to the point where like anytime we planned trips or plan to do other stuff, she was like, "We can do that. We have to make time for D&D."
Yeah.
I was like, "I feel you, babe. I feel you."
Oh yeah.
Tomb is long.
D&D.
Tomb was long as fuck, and like some of the fights in that were just like ridiculous. The Tomb of Annihilation really lived up to its name and I don't think we were leveled up high enough for where we were. Like, the pace that we were leveling up wasn't fast enough for where we ended up. That shit was crazy. I wish we could have streamed it because one of our characters died, like legit died.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's something I kind of hope doesn't happen, but you know, it might.
Yeah, it could.
I mean,
but I think what Tom was explaining was that, you know, obviously he had spent
he's not going out of his way to kill us.
Exactly. But we did almost die there. Like, both of us were downed.
Luckily, your fiance came up and was like, "Rise, dragon."
Rise, dragon, rise.
Rise, dragon. I'm we back. I was like, God damn, we're dying. I was so upset. I was so mad. I was just like, dude, I'm getting terrible throws and now I'm dying. This is great.
That one time.
This is fantastic, but
yeah,
I mean,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
No, I was just reading chat. Someone was like, I'm out of the abyss on Sundays now, and hot damn, we face tanked that. Yeah, exactly. Arise, chicken, arise. Yes.
You better call me by my title, Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn. You know, answer the chicken.
Don't you remember Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
I know.
Rise, chicken.
Rise, chicken. The Hunger Force. I need to watch that again. I never watched like all of it. I've only like seen, you know, bits and pieces of it because, you know, it was on late at night.
Yeah.
As a kid. So I actually need to like sit down and watch it.
I didn't love it at first, but then it grew on me to the point where I was like, this is actually brilliant. Like, it's so good.
Because you would think, because mind you, you're looking at the mind of a kid, right? You're watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force after watching the opening. Your thing is like it's a superhero condiment food show, right?
No, not at all.
No.
And they're just like literally just moving around like this. Like this. They're just like stiff animated. It's all about the story and like there's just dumb shit that's happening rather than like the quality of the animation.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, look at South Park. It was mostly the story than the animation.
True.
It was made from cardboard cutouts. I mean, like what? Like cardboard paper at first?
Yeah.
And it
was like a charm to it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was stop motion at first, and then it became a whole phenomenon.
Hell yeah. Spellcasters were wait, you had 16 people in one group?
That's a lot of roll for initiative.
God damn. That you get one fight and that's your session.
One fight and that's it. All right, guys, we're done.
Jesus. Spellcasters were in one group range and another melee and then support and skill in the last. Yeah, like you can't even fit that many people in a room.
Wait, so are we level 2 now? Do we have to level it up ourselves or does Tom have to do it?
You do. So what you do is looking at your character sheet. You go to you just click on the gear icon next to your name.
Yeah.
And then edit character. And then click on where it says level 2.
Okay.
And then
level 2.
Any of the stuff that's like blue highlighted should be like new abilities or new like feats that you have access to that you can select from.
I see fighting style.
Yep.
That's what I got. I have Blessed Warrior, Blind Fighting, Defense Dueling, Great Weapon Fighting, Interception, or Protection.
So that depends on like kind of how you want to fill your role. Like it's kind of hard for me to even give advice on that. I guess it just depends on what you feel would work best for you. Cause like giving yourself more defense will help in situations, but your defense is already so high.
Yeah, it's 18, so that's high as hell.
Right, but if you want it to be even higher, where they have to literally get a crit to hit you at all, then it's like, all right, that's interesting. Or if you want something that allows you to, I don't remember if you have access to stuff like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if you have access to stuff like Sentinel, where if an ally nears you, if an ally gets attacked by someone else while you're near that enemy, like you get to do an opportunity attack, like. But it's only useful if someone else is getting attacked rather than you.
Right. True.
You know, cook some food. Okay, VK. If you cook some food that looks delicious, feel free to drop that in the Gilded or the Discord so I can see that food porn.
Yes, let me see it. I wanna get saucy.
You pick what type of weapon you're using first. Okay, so for you it's a battle axe. You can.
I have a battle axe for now. Yeah.
And you pick a style around that. Nice. Yeah, my fighting style that I'm picking is dueling, because while you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain +2 bonus to damage rolls, that's preem right there.
I mean, what do I have on my character right now? Let me look at my equipment. I have my amulet, I got my battle axe, my chainmail, my javelin. I don't have a. Looks like I don't have a shield, so can't do. I mean, I can always get a shield in the future.
You could,
but you know, I got 1 day of rations on me. Crazy.
From what I'm remembering of what we were discussing, that's more so about just letting you know that you have rations, but you know, you obviously replenish it whenever you're.
Yeah, when we're back in town or whatever we can, or if we, you know.
Right.
Turn daughter's face away. Kill something outside.
Gotta go hunting.
Hey, daughter, go look that way for a second. Why? Nothing.
Yeah, TBG says if you have a shield protection, dueling is good if you're doing one weapon fighting. What were the other options again?
I have. Let me go back here. Where are you? So the flying styles I can choose is Blessed Warrior, Blind Fighting, Defense Dueling, Great Weapon Fighting, Interception, and Protection.
What does Interception do when you click on that?
Let's see what it says. When a creature you see hit the target other than you, within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1 die 10 plus your proficiency bonus to a minimum of 0 damage. You must be wielding a shield or a simple martial weapon to use this reaction. Okay. If I look at my character, do I have a martial weapon? I do have a shield. Oh, never mind. I do have a shield.
Oh, okay.
I'm a hot liar.
So that's how you got such a high AC, aside from just naturally being tanky.
Yeah.
That's it.
So it adds on to that. So.
All right, hold that thought. Well, actually, keep going with that. I'm gonna go pee real quick because I've been holding it in for so long.
Yeah, go ahead. Go. Yeah. But yeah, chat. Like I said, I'm a newbie at this, so it is what it is. And Blessed Warrior is also good. Okay, let's look at that real quick. So Blessed Warrior. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from the cleric spell list. They can count as a paladin spells for you, and charisma if is your spellcasting ability for them. Whenever you gain a level in this class, you can replace one of the cantrips with another cantrip from the cleric spell list. Oh, so I can learn spells, but what kind of spells can I learn? We have guidance, light, mending, resistance, sacred flame. Ooh, spare the dying, thaumaturgy, toll of the dead, and word of radiance. Oh, I think I might do Blessed Warrior because I want to learn spells. I don't want to be just, you know. I want to be just you know, just swinging around my battle axe and my shield and stuff like that. I actually kind of want to get into that kind of stuff. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, I think I might do Blessed Warrior as my fighting style. Actually, that'd be fun. Interception sounds like Sentinel without spending the feat, probably. Because Sacred Flame would be kind of cool to have. Also, paladins do get spells. Is it later on, I guess? Oh, okay. So it's just me getting it faster if I do it that way. Okay, I got you. Okay. Night I will remind Oni when he gets back. So thank you for doing that ad reminder. I want to say level 4. Okay. Well, how many do I get? 1 spell? Okay, so let's say that my entire, you know, self, I only get 1 spell, or do I get more spells as I go on? Hi everybody, welcome to Chat Teaches Kesa how to play D&D since he's new. So, yeah. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Let's see. Had to go to my thing real quick. But most paladins I know and have played mostly use their spell slots for Divine Smite. An author friend of mine plays. So paladins are reduced characters. Casters, I think, at the most. Reduced casters. Okay. The thing is, I want to do magic, and if I get divine, oh wait, hold on. Oh, I do get divine smite, my second level. Yeah. I see it here in my little character sheet. It's like, hey, guess what? You have these now. Like, oh, okay. Apparently on level 3 I'll get my sacred oath. Kind of crazy, kind of dope. I also have a healing ability known as lay hands, which I know I have. I know about that. I haven't got to use it yet. You get 4 level 1, 4 level 2, 3 level 3, and 2 level 4. Okay. I will not hear this heresy about paladins. I don't know, Nightmare. I don't know. I don't know. I'm new. I'm new here. Don't hurt me. I'm new. Don't do this. So I know that we're at 5th edition with Dungeons and Dragons. Do you think there'll ever be like a 6th edition? What was the gap between 4th edition and 5th edition? How many years? I know 5th edition came out in like what, 2014? So in the last game, I played a paladin of Thor/Odin. I roleplayed him for a total prep, bro. That's awesome. So you get 2 spell slots this level. Okay. So with that, I'm still thinking like what fighting style I want to do. I'm still thinking.
It's a hard choice, dude. It's hard.
Yeah, because like Blessed Warrior sounds awesome because like I get like spells. But the thing is I already get a spell with hitting level 2. Like I learned spell casting in level 2. And the one I get is Divine Smite, which is when you hit a creature with a melee weapon, you can expand 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to a target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is a 2d8s for at least 1 level spell slot and plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than the first, to a maximum of like 5d8. And the damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or a fiend, to a maximum of 6d8.
Jesus.
Yeah, so if we fight anything undead, I'm powerful.
Goddamn.
Like, you fight a skeleton. Ha ha! My time to shine, literally.
You will die. You would chuck healing potions and crush them against your head.
Oh, yeah, because his paladin was like a frat bro, which is kind of funny.
A bronus. I'm sick of you.
Oh, God. Bronus. Apparently, he was like under the Thor and Odin. That was his paladin. It was under them. So I gotta get it, especially like under Thor, because Thor is definitely a frat bro. Ugh. What time are you starting Resident Evil? Like in an hour or so?
Whenever we stop talking here, it doesn't. I'm in no immediate rush right now. I'm also
Right.
trying to think about what my third level stuff is going to be, so that he can tie that into the story as well. So like you're deciding on your stuff that you unlock at second level, and then you got to decide what you're gonna unlock at third level, so he can like prepare that for the next.
Some bit? Yeah, I'm still doing the. Yeah, I'm still. Chat, help me. Chat, help me. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's a good one. Because one, I do want to be like, I want to do damage. Like, I want to do damage, but I also want to, be able to protect my companions if need be. So I'm like, I have high AC, which I do, but I still want to be able to like slap people across the face and like be like, oh, I do that amount of damage. Like,
So here's two things that I'm kind of thinking right now. Since you're a paladin, you have a lot of focus on what you can do to like help the team as well as dealing damage. So I'm leaning towards that the most. But I also know, based on like the way you described your character, that they might not even really want to be that protective of other people until you're closer to them, type of thing. So
yeah, and I don't know how, because a lot of y'all are, we have like Nami's a rogue, so she'll shoot from far away. Daughter can use magic from far away. You can use magic from far away. So I don't know when you guys are going to be like really next to me.
I'm going to probably be
hallway.
I'm probably going to be the one that's next to you the most, because while I can attack from a distance, my main thing that I can do right now is all melee based. So like my sword is pretty fucking strong. I'm a little bit of a glass cannon in that way. Like, get me up close and I can start doing stuff. It's like, yes, it's damage about to be happening. Like I can keep characters in place too with my blood magic, so I can literally stop them from moving or reacting and then fuck them up.
Yeah,
I agree with Genostar. Don't take too many concentration spells, because concentration means that you have to concentrate on doing that one specific thing. Whereas if you have
like I have to hold a turn, concentrating the spell, and then I do it.
Yeah, so you do the concentration, but that's like all you can do. So like on your next turn, to continue that, you have to continue concentrating on doing that. So you can't do anything else.
I'd rather do spells right there and then.
Yeah, but some of those concentration spells are really good.
It depends. Like, yeah, I guess it depends on what concentration spell it is. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at Blessed Warrior. I'm looking also like at like Interception seemed pretty good.
Remember, say what that is again.
When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage to the target taken by 1d. Yeah, so I can pretty much kind of get in the way and stop it from hurting you that much. So that's only if I can see it and you're near me within 5 feet.
Right.
Which is 1 square.
Again, we may be doing that a lot, or we may be what we did last time, which is me flanking while you're tanking, and then you be flanking them when it's your turn. Yeah, I think both of our characters are going to play off of each other pretty well.
Yeah. And we didn't even try it. We didn't even try that, chat. It just happened.
Yeah. I mean, we did get completely fucked up, but
you were pretty much best friends in D&D and in life. That's great.
Naturally
try.
And neither of us saw like what we were going to pick for our characters either. We just ended up picking that.
Yep. Because how tall are you? You're like
6'2".
You're 6 foot. You're 6'2". I think I'm like 6'7". Let me double check. Let me look at my character sheet. I know I'm tall as hell. I think I did the maximum of what Dragonborns could be. Probably a little bit less than that. But yeah, 6'7". I'm 6'7".
Nightmare said you guys don't have a lot of upfront fighters, so you definitely want to play tanky. I'd probably agree with that. I mean, I don't want you to feel gimped in being able to deal damage either, though. But I think as
I want to deal damage, but also like I'm not trying to be a front runner. It's like, no, okay, different word. I'm not trying to be a DPS. I'm more trying to be a bruiser, where a bruiser does damage, but he has high sustainability. This is coming from Smite, by the way. This is terminology from Smite. So, yeah, I'm trying to be more of a bruiser. I want to do damage, but I want to be able to handle my own if I have to and protect my team.
Well, we do have another healer, Genostar, and that's our druid.
Yeah, we have I'm a healer, and daughter is a healer. So I think she probably has better healing than I do.
She might.
Yeah,
because she was able to heal you for a pretty decent amount.
Nine, which was awesome.
All right, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even know. I completely forgot that druids actually can heal. So when she said like, "Oh, I'm gonna heal Ajax," I'm like, "Oh, thank God." Yo, but you rolling that nat 20 though for the saving throw.
I was like, yes, good. I won't die.
Yeah. So, chat, what do you think? I guess. I mean, what does protection do? Let's see. When a creature you see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, but you must be wielding a shield, which I do have. I completely forgot I had a shield on, so I'm just walking around with my battle axe. And my shield is on my back.
Also, you didn't even have it equipped?
I guess it was equipped.
Okay.
But I didn't know I had it equipped on me. I'm just saying, like, let's just say it was just second nature to me. It's just on my arm. I just didn't know.
Oh, wait, let's say if you roll a 20, nat 20 on, you're supposed to get 1 HP back? Really? Maybe not for this game.
But this is because this is what, 2 saving throws?
Yeah, it counts as 2 saving throws right now.
Right.
And how you doing, Sky Rage? I think I said your name right.
Rage of the Sky. Oh, Oni, by the way, add. You have to do an ad.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, someone redeemed the ad reminder. So.
I'll put that on there.
You must add.
Anyone who is subscribed will not see an ad.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna take some inspiration from that and put that on my stream.
Yeah. People are actually like nice about it too. Just like, yo, get your money, man. Even if it's a few pennies. Like, you right.
Yo, shouts out to the real ones in chat. The Oni Sanctum. Dude, my hair is long.
You gonna lock it up?
Yeah.
Get some twists.
Get some twists in, and then just gotta find out like what I need to get, and then my mom's gonna do it. Like what the products I need for my hair, and then have her do it.
Everyone's hair is different, so it'll depend on that. But I can give you some advice on it if you want it.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Just send me a DM. I'm with it.
But yeah, all she has to do is make sure she gives you that grid, parts it, and then you decide. It's gonna be hard to tell how thick it's gonna be, because when I first got mine, like, they were so thin. I was like, this is way too thin. This is way thinner than I wanted it to be. But as they actually grew and they puffed out, it's like, this is actually like perfectly what I wanted it to be. So, oh, it's Sexy Rage. My bad. Sexy Rage. We like that out here. Never mind, jury exists. Like, stupid.
How can you make rage sexy? Never mind, jury exists.
Dude.
The Amazon from Dragon Quest.
Oh man, I haven't.
Yeah, the Dragon's Crown. Sorry.
Oh yes. Oh god, yes.
Dragon's Crown.
I have that. I have the remaster on PS4, and I haven't played it yet because I played it a lot on PS3.
Dude, we should play that. I have it as well. I just have it on. I could just put it on my PS5.
I'm down. I'm down to run that.
I remember playing it, and then I didn't ever finished it because other games, and it'd be fun to play with friends. Because yes, I'm playing in. And yes, chat, I am playing in. I am playing the Amazon. Leave me alone.
I play the sorcerer. It's fine.
Game. I only play the girl characters in that game. I don't care for the guys.
The guys are fine. The lore lock is really good.
They're fine, but I want something to look at.
Yeah, I play the sorceress. She's bae.
A lot of magic in her body.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
She channels it. You know, she does it with her chest. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
The Amazon has a really good moveset in that game. She does.
yeah. I usually you would just see me just do my spin attack, like jumping up in the air and just doing the axe spin. Because my whole body's an attack, so I'm just like, ah.
Now,
Dragon's Crown.
he asked me which pact I want to make later, and I forgot what I told him.
When you're wielding a melee weapon with no one hand, let's defense. While you're wearing armor, you gain bonus 1+ AC. Put me at 19 AC.
Goddamn.
What is blind fighting? You have blind sight with a range of 10 feet. Within that range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded in darkness. Would that kind of be a waste though, because I have night vision?
Say it again.
Would blind fighting be like a waste if I have night vision? I can see in the dark.
What does blind fighting do?
Well, you have blind sight with a range of 10 feet. Within that range, you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if you're blinded or in complete darkness. Moreover, you can see an invisible. Oh, here we go. Invisible creature within that range, unless the creature successfully hides from you.
Right. So, blind sight is more so. It does help with darkness, but it's more so about if they're using something that conceals them, and they don't successfully like use the hiding function.
Yeah.
So it's good for certain circumstances, but I wouldn't choose it as the first one.
I'm gonna go with protection. I think that might be okay.
Blind sight is super strong. You think so, Nightmare? And Viata, how are you, by the way? I don't know if I said it already, but hi.
Like protection to be able to, like minimize damage if I can. Either wait, no. Interception or... Because interception is pretty much the same thing, right?
The same thing as what?
As protection. Because they're both within 5 feet, right? You can use a reaction to impose disadvantage.
Oh, that's different. So one is imposing disadvantage where they have to roll twice. And whatever their lower number is, that's what they'll use. And the other one is like literally you're absorbing damage for you're softening the blow. So that's if someone gets hit, you just reduce the damage taken.
Interception. Okay, I'll do interception then. Let's do that then. Interception it is. Oh.
It's been a minute. How's things? Things are good. We just did some D&D today, and now we're just kind of like theory crafting about what we're going to do next. Didn't I choose the Phoenix?
I don't have to choose anything at level 3.
Wasn't the
I get divine health, and I get my sacred oath. I guess I'm good. All right, interception of this.
Order the Profane Soul. I have to remember what these things do. Order... Okay, here we go. Archfey, Celestial, Fiend. Oh, I learned 2 cantrips of your choice from the Warlock spell. Huh.
Warlock.
Oh, that's why I wanted to do this. That's why. I remember. Oh, I can heal someone if I do Celestial.
All right, while he's doing that, I'll be right back.
You miss 2nd edition spells. You can do some crazy things with wizard spells because of the wording. Oh, what's going on, Jurassic Rules? How's it going? And yeah, Viata, life has been good. It's been extremely busy for me as well, but in a good way. Someone cast darkness on your party and you have blind sight and sentinel, you can basically fight unhindered. That's a big if though. I don't think that's as useful in general combat as it is for something more circumstantial. And so I think as like a beginning thing, like as the first things he'll want to use, I feel like that might be a little bit too specific. But then again, I don't know. I mean, you are more experienced with D&D than I am. I've been playing for probably 4 years. Great old one. You score a critical hit against a creature while using the weapon. That creature is frightened of you. Oh. Right, a flame. If you roll a 1 or 2 in your roll damage, you can re-roll the dice. Celestial does sound really cool. I think the Undying is what I ended up selecting. Because whenever you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points using a weapon attack, you regain a number of hit points equal to 1 roll of your Hemocraft die. Like, I can heal off of killing enemies? That shit is sick! And with how strong my character is, like, I feel like that would happen pretty often. When you reach... So I'm going to write down... I kind of don't even want to share this kind of stuff with y'all because I want y'all to see what happens. But I'm going to show y'all just the behind the scenes of kind of like what I'm doing. And so you can learn 2 cantrips of choice from the Warlock spell list. Let me just look at the Warlock spell list then. Yeah, I'm about to learn some crazy shit on my next level up, bro. Like,
oh shoot,
it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna be able to use warlock skills.
Ooh, dark magic.
Yes. Order of the Profane Soul. Oh, I already went to that. I gotta see what warlock skills I even have access to, or cantrips. Hello? What the? Okay. The page is being weird. Oh, let me also ask Empress Oni what time she gets in.
Yeah, she's coming home tonight.
Yes.
Coming home tonight.
I've missed her, and so has my cat.
No. How's 5 been taking it?
She's been okay. She's been scratching my couch a little more than she should be, but I think I got her to stop at least for a bit.
Spray bottle.
Oh, I literally had to keep using it. She kept doing it, so I just literally chased her around a house with it until she was like soaking. And I was like, "You're gonna stop one way or another." And so she's like, she's chilled out on it. And I also cleaned the couch. So I think what she's doing when she's scratching it is she's like leaving her scent on it as well. And so she's like marking her territory.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, you have all this other all this other stuff to mark your territory. You got a cat tower, you've got a scratching post, you've got toys. You could do any number of these things. You're in a loving household. You ain't stressed.
You're just being needy and
yeah. She's probably the neediest cat I think I've ever been around. Because like even if I go outside right now, I've only been in here like what, maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes at most. She'll come running to me. Meow. Like, girl, I've been gone.
Food. Feed me now.
You have food. I keep you fed.
Feed me human food.
I can't give you human food.
Feed me human food, father.
So I'll eventually have access to bestow curse. So I'll be able to curse enemies.
Ooh.
And choose one ability score. While curse, the target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws. Oh, see, that's gonna work so well with other people's abilities that like they have to use ability checks or saving throws to get out of.
Okay.
And then while cursed, they have a disadvantage on attack rolls against you, which is while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of his turns. Oh my god. If the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes an action that turn doing nothing.
Oh.
That's so good.
Oh.
When I get to level 3, I'm about to get thick abilities, bro. While the target is cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage. What?
Ooh.
That's nuttier than squirrel shit. Look at these two handsome gentlemen. Oh, fearless. Hi. That's Casey Young.
I'm about to go make myself some burgers and then probably start stream in a bit.
Yeah, what you gonna play?
Yeah, I was thinking Valorant, but at the same time I'm like, I just might play Resident Evil and just shoot stuff.
Yeah.
And try to finish the game at least. That, or I could finish the second playthrough of Nier. Because like, how many playthroughs you got to go through that? Like 4?
I actually don't know.
Let me see. 5.
5 playthroughs?
5.
God damn.
Because they added an extra one in this version.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But luckily that I think somebody said like the first 4 playthroughs you don't have to do Act 1.
Oh, okay, yeah, that will help.
But the last playthrough you have to go back to Act 1.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Act 2, I'm like breezing through it.
I still haven't finished my first playthrough of it.
You'll like it. I had fun with it.
That's dope. That's dope.
I think Fearless was there, like knowing me, like seeing my of second playthrough. I was just like, you're probably gonna have the same reaction that I did.
Yeah. Tear it. Oh, wait.
And that's like in the first 20 minutes of the game.
True.
Freaking Kaine. So much ass. So much just parading around your underwear.
Prancing around.
I love the dynamic between her and Vice.
Yeah.
Listen here, hussy. Shut up, Book.
I've only met her once so far with the first fight, and it's because my game was stuttering so much that like after that fight I was like, I'm not playing this shit anymore, bro.
Yeah, like you have to. I'm surprised that you had that big of an issue, because when you're in that fight, I was like, I fought this with no issues. I was like, how does that happen? So I was like, did you do this? Did you do that? You put the settings on? I was like, why is it still doing it? Makes no sense.
Yeah, everything I've done aside from that until after that was like perfectly smooth. So that's why I was so upset. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Wait, are
I'm
these
sure they came out with a patch yet?
Are these all cantrips or spells? I want to just find the warlock cantrips, because they were like, yeah, you can learn 2 cantrips of your choice from the warlock spell list.
Do the things, yeah.
I just want to know what that list is. I guess it's all this stuff, which I feel like that's too much power. that's too much. Oh, in a good way, but what are my 2 cantrips? All right, well, I'm gonna look at this whole thing, and then if they tell me I can't do these, then that's what it is.
If somebody say ass and titty.
Mm-hmm. You know it.
All right, man. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go make some burgers because I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Do it.
And you have fun with your Resident Evil playthrough. Hopefully you beat it tonight.
Same to you, brother.
Thanks, man. I'll see you around.
See you around.
Bye, chat.
Bye. All right, chat. Well, since y'all are here, I'm going to use this time to figure out what magic I'm going to give myself for when I get to level 3. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with abiding magical ability. Eldritch Blast. A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range. Ooh. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 force damage. 120 foot range. Holy shit. The spell creates more than 1 beam when you reach higher levels. 2 beams at 5th level, 3 beams at 11th. Which app? I use D&D Beyond. And then we use Owlbear to actually play, like to figure out logistically where people are. Like, do I have access to all of this stuff? Like, any 2 of these things? Eldritch Spear. Wait. The hell does that sound? Is there something making noises over here? My computer was making noises. I don't know where it's coming from. Yo, Ryak, how you doing, man? Right now, I'm less playing D&D and more kind of theory crafting about what my next steps are going to be. We just had our session earlier. It was at 12 p.m. Pacific time and 3 p.m. Eastern time, and that's what it's going to be for every Sunday moving forward, pretty much. And we have one other person on the campaign as well who couldn't make it today because he's doing work. But yeah, we're finally streaming D&D. I've been playing it for a while now, and we had a campaign going for about a year that just wrapped up, and so now we just started this one, and it's been really, really dope. Just got through playing some more of the new Mass Effect. Cool. Some of the new old Mass Effect. You get ready for your D&D session tonight? Nice. What class are you playing? Agonizing blast. Jeez. Add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals on hit. Ooh. You're a gnome artificer? Artificer? That's pretty cool. Beast speech. You can speak with animals at will without expending a spell slot. Ooh. Aspect of the moon. You no longer need to sleep and can't be forced to sleep by any means. To gain the benefits of a long rest, you can spend all 8 hours doing light activities such as reading your book of shadows and keeping watch. Wow. That's interesting. Ascendant step. You can levitate yourself at will without ooh. Levitate. Huh. One creature or loose object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically. Does that mean myself as well? Oh, if you are the target, you can move up and down as part of your move. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range. That's so dope. Like, if I need to use that to get someone out of danger, like one of my own teammates, I can levitate them. Or if I need to like basically remove one enemy from the situation who doesn't have ranged attacks, I can just levitate them. Like, that's just crazy. All right, levitation is one of my top choices. I know I'll get more spells later, but that's so sick. Beguiling influence. You gain proficiency in the deception and persuasion skills. I can already do that without additional stuff. Oh, chapter 11 of the player's handbook for the warlock spell. Is this chapter 11? Oh, it shows all this stuff right here. Oh my God. No way. What? This is way too much. No. What's going on, Flair? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm looking at the warlock spells right now. They're eating air fried Lunchable pizzas. It's great. Which is OD. That sounds kind of crazy. There are too many spells. Arcane Gate. I assume I can't do it. Has to be like first level spells, right? You should only come with the ability to cast spells. You always want to cook them when you was a kid, and now is your chance to actually do it. Shit, when we were a kid, we couldn't cook them. We just had to have cold pizza. That's just what it was. Does it have to be level 1? Does it have to be first level stuff? Oh, I see, cantrips. Okay. What level are y'all starting at? We started at 1 and I'm level 2 now. So this, what I'm seeing right now, I'm about to be level 3 probably after the next session, but we were asked to kind of take a look at what we wanted our level 3 stuff to be prior to our next session, because he's gonna be tying that into the story as we go. So now I'm just trying to think about what I want to be able to do, because I can basically channel a fire blade now, which is sick. It's my Crimson Right. Eldritch Blast is like your basic like blast that you can do as a warlock, but I feel like getting that will allow me to get a lot of other stuff. Green Flame Blade. What? You branch the weapon using your spell's casting, make a melee attack with it against one creature. Target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects, and you can cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spell casting ability modifier. That's pretty sick. So I don't think Levitate is one of these cantrips. Let me ask him. Levitate is a second level spell. Yeah. Because I'm playing a Blood Hunter, and I have Pact Magic. When you reach 3rd level, you can. Well, I don't have it yet. You can augment your combat techniques with the ability to cast spells. Cantrips still count as spells, but they are not exactly the same. See Chapter 10 with general rules of spell casting. Okay. Cantrips, you can learn 2 cantrips of choice from the Warlock spell. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It says it right there. I'm a dummy. I'm stupid. Okay. This helps me though, because this makes it a little easier for me to figure out what I'm gonna pick. Because this other shit was just a lot. Should tell you my class thing, which ones I can use. It doesn't. So we're looking at it now. Pact Magic. It just says cantrips. And then from the Warlock spell list, I can't click on any of this. The spells known column of the Profane Soul table shows you when you learn more Warlock spells of your choice of 1st level and higher. A spell you choose must be of a level no higher than what's shown in the table slot level column for your level. So cantrips known and spells known. Wait, do I get spells and cantrips? I'm confused. Holy shit, I know 2 cantrips and 2 spells? Cantrips are spells? But they kind of act differently. So I'm looking at the Blood Hunter right here, right? And it says cantrips known and spells known. These would inherently be different, right? They're like level 0 spells. Blood Hunters are insane, Pat. Yes, they are. Or so I'm looking down here. It says cantrips known and spells known. 2 cantrips and 2 spells? Oh, yo, this is dumb. This is dummy thick. Level 3, you would have 2 cantrips and 2 1st level spells. Yeah, this is dummy thick. My character Siron is about to be a beast. Only using one first level spell per long rest. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm still about to be dummy thick. I'm still about to be dummy thick. I'm still about to be dummy thick. You had your on a take on Witcher? Oh, I mean, of course. Mine, the only similarity to a Witcher that mine has, aside from it being a blood hunter, and that's kind of like a similar thing, is that he has a coat that looks similar to the Ursine coat from Witcher 3. Pack magic spell slots come back on short rest, not long. Really? Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so... This class is so good. I'm so glad I picked it. Minor illusion. Mind sliver, magic stone. I gotta read all this shit because I don't know what any of it does. You point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that this spell hasn't ended. Now, do I use these as bonus actions or regular actions? I'm assuming it's regular actions. So like, say for example, I could still use my binding hemo ability and keep them in place and then use like a spell. I do want something that heals. I think one of my abilities has to be a healing. Ah, no. Okay. First. No! Or actually, let's try this. Damn. So I have no healing abilities as of now. That's okay. I would have loved to be able to just like heal someone as well, because we need every little bit of healing we can do, the better. You got a paladin and a druid. I'd focus on damage and utility. Oh yeah. I mean, I still want to have some type of healing ability just in case, because it's never a bad idea to have that, honestly. But gonna smite and blast me some. You got alert. Sounds good, TBG. Love you, fam. Thanks for hanging out. Toll the Dead. What is this? You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous, oh god, bell fills the air for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. The target is missing any of his hit points. It instead takes 1d12. Wow. That's really good. Just prep a second character. Ryak, I'm sick of you. Level 3 Blood Hunter. So I'm not level 3 yet. This is for when I level up. We were asked to kind of get some stuff ready for when that happens. You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on its Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. The spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach 5th. Thunderclap sounds pretty cool. I think I already have Mage Hand. I'm gonna write down Thunderclap to see if this is something that I want to do. Blood Curse of Beyond is a bonus action? Yes, exactly. Indeed it is. Sword Burst. What does this do? You create a momentary circle of spectral blades that sweep around you. All other creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. I feel like this would go really well with my character's aesthetic and like feel. 1d6 is not a lot of damage, but I'm gonna write this one down anyway as a possibility. You gotta go pre-stream. All right, sounds good, Ryak. See you later. Check out this VOD. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna be switching to Resident Evil shortly. I think she gets in at like 10 tonight. Have I checked the like and order yet? I have, but that wasn't what I wanted to do story-wise. I forgot all of what I saw for the like and order, but that isn't the direction I wanted to go with this character. I wanted to be able to use spells. Spell's a minor magical trick that novice spellcasters use for practice. You can create one of the following magical effects within range. Yeah, I don't see how this will be that useful. Maybe for like more of the roleplay stuff. You can make a color or a small mark or a symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour. See, this would be really useful for like trying to deceive people or to do certain things. Poison spray. I didn't even click on it. Jesus. You extend your hand toward a creature, you see? All right. Dealing 1d12 poison damage. So it's a 10-foot area. It's a single target. What focus am I looking at? Order of the Arcane. Order of the Blood Hunt Order and the Otherworldly Patron. If that's what you're asking. I haven't done the right focus yet. I'm still deciding what that's going to be. But before I do that, I just want to look at what spells I'm going to use. Minor Illusion. That poison spray does sound really good. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. Now, is this... I don't think this is concentration, is it? The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast a spell again. If you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest, it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. The image can't create sound... Okay. If a creature uses an action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that is an illusion with successful intelligence. I can see how that can be useful for combat and for out of combat. Let's see what this other stuff does. You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw it makes before the end of their next turn. Of your next turn. So psychic damage and making them weaker on saving throws. There are some really good shit in here. Magic Stone. You touch one of 3 pebbles and imbue it with magic. You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it or hurling it with a sling. If it's thrown, it has a range of 60 feet. If someone else attacks with a pebble, that attacker adds your spell casting ability modifier. Wow. So this is what Daughter was using on another enemy, I think. Mage Hand. Yeah, I know about that. Lightning Lure? What? You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line toward you. And then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you. I don't know what the most broken warlock spell is. I don't know yet. I'm still looking through all of them, Pat. I don't actually know which one that would be. Infestation. You cause a cloud of mites and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction. If it can move and its speed is at least 5 feet. Roll a d4 for the direction. Yikes. Eldritch Blast? Is that the most OP one? I don't know. Oh, 1d10 force damage. That's pretty good. I'm trying to think of stuff that I can do that will affect multiple enemies, because already most of my abilities only affect one enemy. I'll add it to my list of possibilities, though, because it is a really good attack. Green Flame, I already looked at that. Frostbite. You cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its turn. That's good. Like, it doesn't just do straight up raw damage. It also gives them disadvantage if it succeeds. Oh yeah, all these that I'm looking at right now are cantrips. All of them. You have advantage on all charisma checks. I already have high charisma. I don't think I need that. Chill Touch. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against that creature to assail it with the Chill of the Grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain health points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls. Wow. Against you. Booming Blade. Didn't I read this already? You banish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make a melee attack. Oh, it's melee. Against one creature within 5 feet of you. On hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn. The target moves, they take damage. Blade Ward, I think, is the other thing I saw. Oh, wow. You extend your hand and a trace of sigil and warding in the air. Until the end of your next turn, you have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. That's pretty cool. Friends. Frostbite. I like Frostbite a lot, because it gives them disadvantage regardless. Mind Sliver also sounds really good. Poison Spray. Sword Burst, I think, is the only thing that is AoE. So I think I'm going to get Sword Burst as one of them. An Eldritch Blast is not a bad idea. But Toll of the Dead is also not a bad idea. So, like, check this out. You point at one creature you can see within range, and a sound of dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage. That's so good. But it has a save versus a no save. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel that. You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder. So this is another ability that does AoE damage. An Eldritch Blast, 1d10 force damage. Yeah, I think most other it's just a good ability. I think I will get Eldritch Blast as my second. And Sword Burst. And then my second level ones, my first level spells, I get access to 1, I believe, right? Or is it 2? Oh, it's 2. Shit. Say less. This class is so cool. Healing. Yes, correct. Correct, Pat. Oh, there's no healing. Okay, how about banishment? I didn't think so. Okay, how about buff? What spells can I use that'll buff me? Armor of Agathis. A protective magical force surrounds you, manifesting a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these points active, the creature takes 5 cold damage. Wow. Wow, that's pretty good. Protections from evil. Protection from evil and good. Until the spell ends, one creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elements, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against it. That's really good. But it's specifically aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. I have no idea how many undeads we're going to see. Oops. Let's just see everything that we have access to. The one you took because you wanted to wade in, you went Fallen Asimir. Was Arms of Hadar. Let's see what that is. You invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Wow. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect. That's really good. I'm gonna write that down as an option. That's so good. Cause fear. Armor of Agathis, I feel, is really good too. I'm gonna write it down. Oh yeah, Pat. Oh yeah, that's really good. Cause fear. You awaken the sense of morality in one creature. A construct or an undead is immune to this effect. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until the spell ends. That's good. Comprehend language. The duration you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface of which the words are written. This could be a very good social skill. Charm person. You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage. If you or your companions are fighting, if it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Oh. So that can remove them from combat, basically. Distort value. Do you need to squeeze a few more gold pieces out of a merchant as you try to sell? No. I don't care that much about that. I could charm them with my tiefling skills, my tiefling charm. Expeditiously. This spell allows you to move at an incredible pace. You cast a spell, and then as a bonus action on each turn until the spell ends, you can take the dash action. Wow. So this will allow me to just like pew, 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 pew. That just lets me move around very quickly. That's pretty sick. Now, Hellish Rebuke, this ability I know for sure is really good. It's really good. You point your finger and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save. This move is the truth. So Empress Oni had this ability on her character from the last campaign, and it slaps. I might honestly put that on right now. But I also have a parry ability as well that I can only activate once, I think, though. Arms for Dar and Hellish Rebuke is probably what I'm going to do. And they have to have damaged me. Okay. Let's see what this other stuff is too, just for kicks and giggles. See, the Arms of Hadar, the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is the fact that each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. Like if I'm near my other companions, I am melee, correct? Mostly melee. Ooh, Hex is good too. Until the spell ends, you deal a 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. That's so good. Choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to curse a new creature. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Picture this. Picture me rolling. All right. Picture this. I create a hex. This lasts for an hour, by the way. I create a hex on enemies, and it deals 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit them with an attack. So let's say, for example, I'm facing off against Goliath, right? I put Hex on Goliath, right? And then and that's, you know, I bind her and then put Hex on her. And then next turn, whatever happens. Whenever... but it doesn't do damage on its own. I would have to do damage in addition. So whenever it's my turn next, I hit her with whatever I want. Eldritch Blast if I wanted to. Bam, from a distance. She's taking damage from the Eldritch Blast. And then she's taking an additional 1d6 necrotic damage, right? And then they're like, oh shit, well, I'm going to attack you back. On my reaction, I use Hellish Rebuke, do the damage for that, and an additional 1d6 necrotic damage. And then whenever that enemy dies, I can transfer my curse over to another creature. And just run all that shit back again. That's good. That's so good. I might have to put that one down. I like Arms of Hadar, but I'm just a little bit nervous about hitting Case's character. Oh, they are both my first level spells. Well, either way, I can use all my other stuff to deal damage. You're right, though. Let's just see what else is here. Hex is pretty standard. Warlock, good choice. Yeah, it's really good. I never realized it was like that, though. Like, that's really sick. Illusionary Script. You write on parchment paper or something suitable, some other suitable writing material, and imbue it with a potent illusion that lasts for a duration. A creature with true sight can read the hidden message. Protection from evil. I think I already looked at that. Unseen Servant. The spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force that performs simple tasks at your command until the spell ends. Ooh. The servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. It has an AC of 10, 1 hit point, and a strength of 2, and it can't attack. If it drops to 0 hit points, the spell ends. Ugh, I don't think I would use that. I would much rather use that conjuration illusion thing. Once on each of your turns, as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move up to 15 feet and interact with... Oh, that's why you would do that. I got Mage Hand. I don't need that. The servant can perform simple tasks that a human servant could do, such as fetching things, cleaning, mending, folding clothes. Okay. Once you give the command, the servant performs the task to the best of its ability until it completes the task, then waits for your next command. Yeah. Witch Bolt. Lightning. A beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Make a ranged spell attack against that creature. On hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage, and on each of your turns for the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. The spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. The spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range. This could be really good when used. Yo, Art is my voice. What's up, bro? This can be really good if used in conjunction with the binding spell, which means they can't move, and then just like hitting them over and over with that lightning damage. But the only bad thing is it's only one enemy that I can do that to, whereas the curse, I can do that to multiple enemies. And once I get this, after that, I heal after every time I kill an enemy. Like, yo, I'm about to chillin', bro. Did you finally do your taxes? Oh my God. I hate doing taxes. I hate it. I hate it. I actually have to send my money over to the IRS because I owe them some money. But I already filed them. So yeah. That's filed. Can you electronically send them money? Yes, you can. You can. Okay. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna definitely do it tomorrow. But yeah, yo, Art, yo, shout out to Art's My Voice, by the way. That's the homie right there. He also plays D&D. I'm playing a Blood Hunter. I'm gonna have Hellish Rebuke and Hex as my abilities because they're just so good. They're so good. One is an AO. So for my cantrips, I'll have Eldritch Blast, which is a sword burst. Eldritch Blast, which is like a long range damage dealing, force damage dealing attack. And then Sword Burst, which is AoE, to just do damage to a bunch of enemies at once. And one of my spells is going to be Hex. The other will be Hellish Rebuke. Hellish Rebuke is amazing. It definitely is. What class do you play when you play? Blood Hunters are wild. Yeah, I'm so here for this. All right. So I've selected my pack mat. This is going to be for when I level up later. I don't get to do this on the next session. Right focus. Beginning at 3rd level, your weapon becomes a core to your pact with your chosen dark patron. While you have an active Crimson Rite, you can use your weapon as a spellcasting focus found in chapter 5 of the player's handbook for your warlock spells. Oh, so I have to be using my Crimson Rite in order to activate it. Okay. So I have to give up some HP in order to start activating my magic. Yo, Celestian, hello. Usually have a warlock and you played a few others. Said the drink name. What you mean? What you mean? You're dying, not drawing attention to that? Wait, you're dying? Wait, I'm confused. Love that with one you picked, if you take lock levels, it adds. Wait, what? I love that with one you picked, if you take lock levels, it adds to your spells. I'm confused by that. Drink, did you saying a drink name? What drink name? Right focus? Celestian? Hex? Oh, Patron. Patron. Yeah, well. I don't remember saying that. I don't remember it happened. So beginning at the level, your weapon becomes core to your pact with your chosen dark patron. While you have an active Crimson Rite, you can use your weapon as a spellcasting focus found in chapter 5 for your warlock spells, and you gain specific benefits based on your chosen pact. Wait, so do I have to be using my Fire Rite in order to use these abilities? I don't think so. Y'all are fools. Y'all some damn fools. I think that's just if I want to make it stronger. You can use your weapon as a spell casting focus. I want to look at what that even means. Yeah. You can use Arcane Focus as a spell casting focus for your warlock spells. Okay, I see. So that's how they balance this, the warlock, the blood hunters is that in order to use all these amazing abilities, I have to sacrifice some of my health. It's not much though. It's really not much. Because if you'll remember, let me bring up my and I also have to come up with a name for, actually, maybe y'all can help me do this part. So my character has a friend who is a pro Empire and hates blood hunters, but doesn't know that I'm a blood hunter. I can at least tell y'all that much. What should his name be? In doing so, it lets you bypass some components needed to cast some spells. So in your case, instead of like a crystal orb or staff, you can use your weapon to channel your magic. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. In multi-classing Order of the Profane Soul with Warlock levels, add a third of your Blood Hunter levels rounded down to your Warlock level. And consult the Warlock progression table in the player's handbook for total spell slots. Oh no, it tells me. It told me on that thingy. Fizzywig Toglins. Wow. Fizzywig Nightmare. I feel like it has to have a better first name. Oh yeah, Pat. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm going to multi-class into Warlock, but we'll see. I think what I got going already for my Blood Hunter is enough, but I don't know if the advantages of multi-classing into Blood Hunter would be worthwhile. I don't know. I don't actually know. Maybe I'll give him the last name Toglins. How about that? Toglins, I'll give you. Fizzywig, I don't know about that one. You have a Hexton, a Paladin Warlock multi-class. Okay, cool. Let me come up with let me see some names here. Divine Smite is good. You asked, I did ask. I'm gonna use the name generator to come up with a name. Also, let me turn on my closed captioning. My character's race is a tiefling. I'm a horny boy. Let's see. Let's go with half elf names. Ryphon, Rogalin, Raimquinor. That's a mouthful. Ted Naril, Kevnik. It's like Kevin, Kevnik. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Jeriquarim sounds cool. Jeriquarim. Use Takumi Liadon. Vorial Toglins. Vorial. It's a male name. Vorial sounds kind of cool. Or Voriel. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Hardest part of character creation is naming. I agree. So my character's name is Siron Aranmirir. And I literally went through like 7 different names because they all sounded so cool. They all sounded so cool. And let me go to... Oops. With your character creation, yeah. Siron Aran Mirid. right there. I have to make sure that I go back to level 2. Edit character, because what I was doing was deciding on what my level 3 stuff was going to be. Fighting style, dueling, yep, Crimson Right, Ride of the Flame. And so let's go back to our character sheet. And so I just want to see bonus action. Oh, so this is a bonus action. As a bonus action, imbue a weapon to strike for 1d4 extra damage of your chosen type. On activating the right, you take 1d4 damage. Right damage is magical and lasts while you hold the weapon until you complete a short... Wait. It lasts until I take a short or a long rest? What? So I just activate this shit once and I'm good? What? Yo, that's so sick. Names stuck me sometimes because we just really trying to sound legendary. Oh, absolutely. You tend not to worry too much about names in D&D. You've had some crazy ones, some good ones, some awful. I mean, yeah, that's dope. That's so dope. And like this blade that I have, the Shivering Blade, it's like +5 first of all, so it's dummy strong. And plus I just got a proficiency in one-handed weaponry, so like I'm already just doing more damage. And if I wield it as a if I wield it as a two-handed, then I'll do 1d10 +3, but I don't think I would want to do that. 1d8 +5 sounds way better.